All right, we're going to do a little bit of the Cincinnati Rag. This is a great tune. I learned it mostly from the playing of Herman Johnson, a wonderful Texas-style player from Oklahoma, but I've got a few of my own things in there too. So let's see how it comes out. So let's learn the melody of Cincinnati Rag. So we've got a rag. You have to know, a rag has a couple of elements that you're going to see over and over and over again. It's sort of a classic for the type of tune. And one of the things that you're going to see is quite a few half-step movements. And so that's one of the things I want you to get from learning this tune is a little bit better grasp of moving from half steps, but they're not slides necessarily. They're actually individual notes played with the same finger, but two different notes. So like, for example, the pickup notes. So we've got that 1 to low 1. And so you can practice moving back and forth and kind of get that feel and make sure that you're really staying accurate with your intonation. The other thing that you're going to see a lot of when it comes to rags is repeating phrases. And a lot of times they're 3-note phrases repeated several times in a row. And we have that right off the bat with this tune. So let's start right from the beginning. We're going to do our pickup notes, and they're 2, 1, low 1 on the E string. We're going to start with an up bow so that we get to the downbeat on the down bow, because that's our big overarching bowing rule, right? So up, down, up. And then our repeating phrase is 024, 024, and we actually do that 5 times, if you can believe it. So, but it goes by fast. You'll get used to it. Here we go. 024, 024, 024, 024, 024, 2. We have to put a little 2 at the end of it. And then we move on to the next phrase. We go, and this is sort of a little descending pattern, and you'll see it's kind of the same combination of notes every time. 1, 0, 3, 2, 1, 0, 1, 0, 3, 2, 3, 2, 1, 0. And that's the end of that phrase. So we're going to do 0, 3, 3. Now, you can use either 4th finger or open. So now that we've learned the melody of Cincinnati Rag, let's see what we can add to the mix to make it a little more fancy, all right? So we're going to start from the beginning, and there's not a lot to do in the very, very beginning because we want to kind of keep that signature melody going. The one thing you can do is start to kind of mess with the order of the notes. So let me just show you that as an option. That's our melody, right? But what if you went and basically just used open, 2, and 4 in whatever combination you sort of come up with at the time. So we could do 04200 or 0242. As long as you do 5 combinations of the 3 notes plus 1 extra note. So you need 16 notes, which makes sense because if you divide that by 4, then you get your couple of bars there. So let me just try something. There's one, like that. So that's just something you could do with the very beginning. But I wouldn't stray too far from those 3 notes so that you can really kind of keep that melody in place.